YouTube, what up? It's your boy, Young Wavy. Forever. Just came to make a quick video. Want to talk about deep waves. See a lot of posts, a lot of questions about how you get deep waves. How do you get your waves deep? Basically, I'm going to just break it down quick for you. You're going to stick to your routine. Whatever you did to get your waves, I recommend, you have a full set of waves. Waves on each side. Your connection is there. If you're satisfied with that, deep waves is basically just training your hair at longer length. So you know how you wolf, you beast, and then you get your cut downs, 1.5, 2, you don't want to cut it down so low. You want to just probably get a light trim, once you've beast, say, for 8 weeks, you want to just get a light trim. You don't want to cut it back down to 1.5. If you're the person that want to get deep waves, you have to train your hair at longer length. Start training at 1.5, say 2 inches, or 1.5, 2. The guards 1.5 or 2. Basically, your waves are not going to be that deep. But if now you're training your hair at a longer length, you're going to start seeing depth, because basically it's length equals layers equals depth. So basically, when your hair is low, this is a strand of hair. Basically, the other strand of hair is in front of it. So it's laid down, you see your scalp. As your hair begins to grow, your scalp starts to disappear. Your hair begins to get thicker and longer. What tends to happen? Your grain of hair grows over the grain of hair in front of it. When I say in front of it, it's because you have your connection, you have your brushing pattern. Your hair is basically, your waves are forming basically rows. So as you brush, you're training your hair to go in that direction. It's going to overlap the hair in front of it, which is going to cause a layer. And as your hair gets longer and thicker, that layer begins to form depth as your curls begin to retract and form waves. Or, well, you've already have waves, but as they begin to retract, if you add your moisturizer or if you're using pomade, as it begins to retract, your depth will get deeper. So it's just basically training your hair at longer length. Keeping your hair thick will achieve those deep waves. You still want to stick to your routine of brushing. Combing can help, because combing does lift the hair off your scalp. And as you brush and you moisturize, you pomade, you do-rag for compression, once you take your do-rag off and your hair begins to rise and your curls begin to retract, that deep wave look will form. So it's all about length, layers, that's going to form the depth. That's as simple as I can put it. It's not rocket science, and I'm not trying to discourage anybody, but that's just basically it. You can't achieve deep waves when your hair is low. I don't care how much deep wave pomade you use or how much grease you use. You're not going to achieve deep waves with a low cut. For those of you who have been in the wave game, your waves are established. When you cut your hair down eventually after woofing or beasting, you are going to see like definition, depth. But, after a while that's going to go away because your hair is low now, and as it begins to grow, you'll start to see your definition and the depth start to come back. But keeping it that low is not going to give it to you all the time. You have to keep it at a longer length. Train at a longer length. So basically, get your hair trained first. You keep woofing, you do your sessions. As you woof, you cut it down to a 1.5. You say, next time you woof, cut it down to a 2. And as you keep woofing or keep beasting, you keep cutting it down, but keep getting higher with your cut downs. Don't cut it down so low. That's training it to basically wave at longer length. So you're now going longer in your beast modes, or you're basically having your hair at a longer length than saying cutting it down to 1.5. So that's basically it. You know, you can follow me, you know, Facebook, Twitter, my description. In my description, you'll find the information. You know, you have any requests, you know, comment the video, like the video, you know, requests, hit my inbox, you know. That's about it. You know, deep waves. You want to achieve them? Length, layers will achieve depth. And I'm out. It's your boy, Young Wavy. Forever.